Welcome to Game Chat, where Alan and I talk about the latest game news. In our news section today is SES has released another state or another date on another state this year, and I predicted it, and it was one of my predictions. I predicted it right. Fortnite is having 2 new crossovers. Rumors have it that we're going to be having a wrestling crossover and a Lego crossover, which would be great because we're getting kind of tired of playing Star Wars and any other Japanese anime that they decide to throw out there. PS Plus is throwing out a bunch of free games in September. I'm going to give you the list of some of the games that are going to be there. Hogwarts Legacy is getting a sequel for those who are Harry Potter fans. You're going to get a part 2 of your famous game. But yeah, it's pretty good. And Xbox is controlling sweaty gamers by giving them 1-year bans on their accounts, because if you don't play by Xbox rules, you're getting banned. And here's a real weird one, or a sad one, that the 5am servers that I've run is now going to be controlled by Rockstar. According to Alan Allen, we'll have their news about that later on in the show. All right, sit back, buckle up, because Game Chat starts now.
802 Gaming Club.
I'm Darren. My name is Darren Quick. Follow me on Game Chat and also on Kick at Darren Quick 05478. As always, I'm over there Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. As always, Alan's over to my left. And
how we doing?
Yeah. Well, here we are, folks. This is the final gaming call for the kids, because today is no more esports after today, because unfortunately the little brats have to go back to school.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
We've got school starting in a couple weeks. I'm
going to be playing that Staples commercial over here in the corner. They're going back.
Yep.
They're going back. Oh, I got to fix it.
You want to move that?
Yeah, we got to move that.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, we forgot to set one thing up.
Perfect. Look at that.
You see the 2-shot. I didn't see it till now. So yeah, this is it.
This is it. It's been fun.
It's been fun.
Been a blast.
Been a blast, but don't worry, we are probably going to do it twice a month.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, at least twice a month. We're not going to give up that easy. We got such a good thing going on here. We're not giving up that easily.
Yeah.
So if you want to bring in our other host here, and we can get going on our news and what we've been playing this week while we bring him in.
Yeah.
What have you been playing this week? I've been pretty much hitting Fortnite.
I've been playing a lot of Fortnite. I've been playing some more State of Decay, and I'm really, really looking forward to.
Hey guys.
Hey Hunter. I'm really looking forward to a Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the game.
Oh, it's coming out.
Coming out on Friday.
There's a Texas Chainsaw Massacre game coming out Friday?
Yep.
That's the first time I'm hearing of that.
It's a asymmetrical horror game for survivors, 4 teenagers, going against 3 of the family members of the people from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So it kind of spans not just the first movie, but the couple other movies, and there's a few different locations. Reviews are out. It's saying it's fun.
It sounds
It's a little different take on the asymmetrical horror game.
It's going to be a lot like Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th or Ghostbuster Spirits Unleashed or Dead by Daylight. You can level up your survivors. You can level up your your bad guys.
No, I'm excited to hear about that just because asymmetric gaming is one of the it's one of the things that we haven't really done a lot with it.
It's
as
such
an
a
industry.
breath
Yeah.
of fresh air for gameplay wise. It's so fun.
Yeah, there's just a lot that we don't even know what we can do with it yet. We haven't that and extraction shooters are like the two kind of places we haven't really broken into, and now MMOs are starting to go, well, people don't like this formula anymore, but Tarkov's doing really well. And people are starting to go, man, I don't know how we can make this PvP game, but Dead by Daylight's doing really well. And so people are starting to try and explore this, and it's great. It's always great to see what new take we're going to get, how that's going to evolve the genre.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, like I said, I've been playing mostly Fortnite and ATSs, but I've been hitting hard. Finishing up because the 25th is our last season. Last day of the season. So that's pretty much what we've been playing. Unfortunately, we don't have a trivia question this week.
For Connor this week, and Connor hasn't shown up yet, which is surprising because he's usually here early.
Yeah, our trivia nerd is absent today, so we didn't get one from him. So let's quickly move on to our news topics. And, well, let's hit with the one...
The big one that I got?
The one you got, 5M.
So the big news, CFX.RE, the maker of 5M and Red M multiplayer mods, is now officially a part of Rockstar.
In case you guys are wondering, how does that affect you guys? It affects me, really. Hits me hard because that means Rockstar is now controlling my 5M server, which means the whole meaning of having a 5M server was to get away from Rockstar's control and be able to do whatever we wanted, meaning mods. Meaning to be able to control the server, to do have fun without worrying about
breaking Rockstar's terms of agreement,
terms of agreement, sweaty players, civs that you control. And all that, and actually just have fun building your own server.
Okay.
And have fun doing, because with GTA Online, don't get me wrong, it's fun. It's great fun. So if you play, the only thing you're playing the story base. Mm-hmm. But if you want to get a bunch of your friends that want to play basically cop and robbers, kind of like what GTA really is, for. Good, people went to 5M. Like people like OCRP.
Can I give you a little statistic right here?
Go ahead.
In this, as noted this year, the mod GTA Online RP had 270 concurrent players in February 2023, almost double the number of people playing unmodded Grand Theft Auto 5.
Really?
Yeah. So you've got more people in the modding community playing this game than you do outside of it. On the PC side.
That might be a function of the game's age to a certain degree. Well, it's really hard to mod games off of PC.
Yeah.
Or at least it's more of a headache, and you can't do as much with it. You can't crowdsource the way you can on a PC. But so I have kind of two questions here because I am not really part of the Grand Theft Auto stuff. My first question is, what is 5M? Not just servers, but what do they do?
5M.
It's a modding company.
Okay, 5M is basically not really 5M. It's modding community.
Yeah.
5M is a program that is kind of like a website that they put servers on. It's your loading where your server loaded onto.
Okay.
You use Zaphost, like Zaphost or Iceland hosting or something like that to host your server, and 5M is just a placeholder for your server, for people to go on to your server. Zap hosting is where all your code, all your mods, and everything that you need for your servers right there. 5M is just basically like I said, a placeholder where people can go on and.
So 5M is a kind of middleman then.
Yeah, it's kinda like a middleman.
It's a middleman that people can stick.
They host the dedicated server and give you the tools to tweak it however you want.
Right.
So you
No,
want
Zap
to
does.
yeah.
Zap and Iceline gives you the tools to tweak it however you want it.
Yep. And 5M they basically are hosting the server.
Yeah, they basically the host the server.
Yep. So you
All
can
right.
have your own dedicated private server and you can code it how you want it.
So
in terms of modding.
is the 5M server then distinct from the GTA 5 game? Is
Yes.
it a copy? Do you have to own GTA 5?
You have to
first
own.
get
Okay.
it? Okay.
The only thing is you got to have a legit copy of GTA 5. That's all you got to have.
Yep.
Okay. So that's interesting. Just because, like, the question here is like, well, how much of the copyright are they already breaking? Is this like, what is
No,
this?
Yeah.
as long as you have a legit copy of a non-modded copy of GTA 5, Rockstar kind of in the past has looked at 5M like, yeah, you're annoying little gnat. You
Well,
know, I mean, you're just
yeah.
annoying little mosquito. Get away.
They
Get away from us. But now they're looking at them like, ooh, money.
Well, so that's kind of my question though, is because my guess, I know nothing about this, but my guess, it sounds like from kind of the information I have, is that 5M's place in the ecosystem is Rockstar doesn't care they exist if they require you to own a copy of the game, because you're still buying the game. Rockstar is still...
Yeah, you're still buying the game. You're still
Okay,
buying the
right.
game, but you're just
then the question
modding
is
it
that,
out to
like-
however you.
Yeah, the user license agreement says you can't do X. Rockstar doesn't care if you do X. They just care if
Yeah.
it's reproduced or redistributed or whatever.
'Cause
so
we-
5M is a way to get around that without making Rockstar unhappy.
Because we can mod our own cars.
Yeah.
I got my own. I have a 5M server.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Vermont Roleplay. And I've made all of our you have state troopers, you have sheriffs, you have what we call civs, which is civilians.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you can put in any car make and model that that GTA have, and you can mod them out to where they go like 200-300 miles an hour down the highway, and you got cops. The cops that I have state troopers, and the state troopers, put it this way, if a state trooper actually went on my from Vermont went on my server, I would be busted for copyrights because that's how close I got. You could do. I mean, you could do anything you want for this thing, and like I said, what bothers me is what are they going to do with it?
Well, that's
But
what
at
I'm
the
trying to
same
figure
time,
out.
I agree with Alan and I were talking about this earlier before the show that might not be a bad idea. This might be actually a good idea. This means console crossplay because you cannot console crossplay with 5M. You
Nope.
cannot. It's strictly PC and PC only. But if it means console crossplay, and if this means what they're going to do with GTA 6,
That's what I'm thinking they're buying this for, is kind of laying some groundwork for what the online for GTA 6
That
is going to
actually
look
does
like.
make sense, because like the thing I'm trying to reconcile is like, well, what's the difference between buying 5M and just
Letting them do what they
installing mod
do.
support? Like that.
I think they want the guys on the payroll so they can get them inside working on Grand Theft Auto 6
working
and
on
Grand
the
Theft Auto
infrastructure
6.
to some degree, just
Because-
identifying the assets, listing them,
Well-
compartmentalizing them in the way that you can access them quickly without dealing with spaghetti code. Just
Exactly.
recompile the game in
Yep.
a way that's more easily accessed.
Yeah, and also, if they do it in a good way, which the way that SCS does it with ATS, they accept mods on the game. They know that you're going to mod it, go ahead.
Yeah.
We ain't going to stop you.
Yeah.
But,
As long as it doesn't mess with the original game
yeah.
or
So-
anybody else's, time with it. Yeah.
So that's why SCS kind of frowns upon it, but at the same time they support it. Now, if Rockstar does that with 5M, we know you're going to mod it. We know you're going to do your thing with it. We're fine with that, but just don't destroy our code.
Well, I mean, because the thing I understand is that, like, 8 out of 10 times.
And
With any
Farm Sim's the other one that enjoys it.
Yep.
Yeah, 8 out of 10 times with any full release video game, unless it's done by like EA, because EA, they're doing their own thing, and it's usually not a very good thing.
No.
But most of the time, once a game is released, if you want to mod it, the developers don't care.
Yeah.
The tricky part is modding a live service game. That is harder to justify because.
Oh yeah,
especially,
and
like,
EA,
yeah.
Epic is Epic.
Well,
you don't want to
it's-
mess with Fortnite.
It's not just that. It's the question of like, well, if I mod my game and then you with a normal copy of your game jump into my played session, what is the difference between
What's gonna break?
just
Yeah.
me modding the game and cheating?
Yep.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
So like a 5N server is kind of a middle ground where everyone in that server is on like
The same.
has effectively made the same agreement. Like
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I know that there's like smaller kind of ways you can mod the game. Like I've heard about there are mods for I think it was Final Fantasy 14. I heard a pretty big scandal about maybe last year or so, where basically people wanted to raid better. They wanted to change the cosmetics to something else. They would go into the game, they would mod it, and then they would add something where like a big flashing sign shows up on your screen right before the raid boss like does an attack that kills everybody to warn you because the game didn't have it in it already.
That's that's the kind of mods that Farm Sim and ATS have.
Well, but here's
They
the
have-
problem, though, because that caused a pretty big issue where all of these raiders were streaming their completions and everything. And the issue you would get is the people that Square Enix saw these streams and they banned these people. And everyone was
Yeah.
like, well, why'd you do that? Like, you don't have, a lot of the mods were just for, like, getting a personal best timer. Like, I want to see if I did more damage this time than I did last time. So they just had a piece of code counting.
Yeah.
And they were like, why'd you ban me? And Square Enix had to come out and say, like, listen, we can't tell you not to mod things, but you can't. Like, listen, we
can't-
don't care.
We don't care, but at the same
No,
time,
they actually don't care. They like legitimately. It was a masterclass in legalese because everything legally reaffirmed that they were like, yes, it is our copyright and we have to protect it. But at the same time, they were just saying like, listen, man, we don't care. But if millions of people see it, and we don't do anything about it,
Legally,
we
we
lose our copyright.
legally we can't say nothing, but at the same time,
Well, it's actually the opposite. Is that legally you do have to say something. If you have a copyright and you don't defend it, you lose the copyright.
Yeah.
So if you get someone to decide and say something saying, I'm not going to modify the game, and then they do, like, Square Enix doesn't care. But once billions of people see what you're doing,
Then
they're
everyone's
like,
gonna do
we
it,
don't have a choice. It's this or lose our copyright. So effectively, they basically just said, listen, mod the game as much as you want, just don't stream it. Just don't put it on your social media. Don't send the video to us. That's literally like, you know, stealing someone's car and then driving it to the police station.
Go neener, neener,
Yeah.
neener.
Dropping it up and saying, hey, I can have this, right? Like, look at this cool car I found. So
It's like you could have kept that car. Just keep on driving. You didn't have to stop the show.
Yeah, like that's effectively like Square Enix. Just going like, come
Guys,
on, man, you're just making work for me.
Yep.
But most
I
of
didn't
them,
care until you made it my problem.
Yep.
most of the mods, or most of what we do on 5M is just lipstick. It's just
Cosmetics.
cosmetics.
Yeah.
Adding a building here, or adding
Yeah.
building here, or changing. Well, there's one that most of us use is, Papa John's. We call it Mama John's. That pizza joint up there in Sandy Shores.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's called Mama John's, and we sell. We could. It's a lot of it's just scenario stuff.
Yep.
If you use for role playing, and that's what we usually use the server for, is for role playing. That which kind of what GTA Online is not made for. It's not made for role playing. It's just.
But these are though.
These are, yeah.
Yeah.
And
These
I
are made
think
for role-playing.
this is what I think I think it's going to be the future of like Grand Theft Auto Online and everything.
Well, most games these days come out with mod support. Like Baldur's Gate 3 just came out, and they were like, "Yeah, dude, we literally built the game in such a way that all of the files you can just click on them, change a value, and you're good."
Yep.
Like they built it in such a way that people could easily grab it by the bones and move things around.
And I will say, you can't code things yourself on console, but Bethesda is fantastic with incorporating mod support in the console version of games, because you can go in to Skyrim on an Xbox and download every mod that they have on PC. You get a specific like amount of like RAM that is like, okay, you can only
is starting to work that way with Farm Sim.
Is it? Nice.
Yeah.
It's really, really cool to see mod support coming to consoles, because it's something that, as somebody who's been like an exclusive console player, I've always kind of looked over at PC and like, man, that actually does. I really wish I could get Macho Man as
I was
the dragon.
literally talking about this 2 days ago with my roommate, we were talking about Skyrim specifically, because Skyrim, oh my goodness, I could tell you a million stories about Skyrim. Skyrim is spaghetti code the game. The mistakes that were made in the design of that game are just incredible.
Their artwork now.
It leads to the most unforgettable, all the most unforgettable parts about Skyrim. None of them were intended, and it's just so great to try and figure out, like, why does this happen? Why is a guard stronger than a dragon? Why does the game balance like this? And it's just because they really, to make a game that big, they just had to really they did.
It's like, does it work? Yes. Is it buggy? Yes. Okay, keep going. On to the next one.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You hear the funniest stories in the world about Skyrim. Like, I don't know if you know this, but it's absolutely hilarious. Skyrim, actually, if you've ever played Skyrim after a couple of years and be like, man, the game's not as good as I remember, it isn't. And the reason for that is because the second you install Skyrim, there's like some achievement in it that counts the number of hours you haven't played. So the game is always running at least a little bit.
I guess.
But there are other pieces of code that interact with like the AI and a couple other things that also are running, and each time they run, a little bit of the data gets kicked out. Meaning that from the second you install it, the game starts to get worse, even when you're not playing. It's just deteriorating.
Yeah, no, that's about right.
It starts to decay.
It's just Skyrim's. It's really funny.
Yeah.
And no one's saying like it's a bad game. Like everyone who's ever played Skyrim, the first time you play it is magical, but it's just really funny to look under the hood.
And be like, oh, they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, and then 18 clowns come out.
You open you look under the hood, you're under the hood and going, this is the code?
It's 3 raccoons in a trench coat.
Damn kid, who built this?
And that's been the biggest fault for Bethesda, is that same engine that Skyrim was built on was the same one they did Fallout 4 on, and the same one they did Fallout 76 on. That's why people are so excited for Starfield to come out next month, is because a new engine, a new Bethesda engine, a new, like, okay, when Starfield comes out,
gonna be people
are going to realize, okay, these bones are going to be the bones of the next Fallout game, of the next Elder Scrolls game. This is what's going to be going forward.
No, and because that is the question. Like Fallout 76, possibly the funniest example of game design problem solving ever. The train in Fallout 76 is not a train.
It's a person.
It's a bunch of guys with hats because they couldn't code a train.
Oh my god.
So they just have people moving around.
If you go under the ground, you just see a bunch of people running in a predetermined path.
On the track,
And the entire train car is their hat.
Because
that was the only way they could figure out to do it. But so the question really was, like, we were talking about Skyrim, and my buddy loves Skyrim. He's like, I can't wait to play Skyrim again. And my roommate and I were like, I do not want to play Skyrim again. Like, I don't want to play Skyrim for a 78th time in 20 years. Like,
that game is like, man, I can just pick that up and just jump in. At any, like, it's just,
well, we
it's
found
so
out
fun.
the reason because my roommate and I both play it on console, and my friend plays it on PC, and he's like, I was like, it's just, that game's a mess, and like, knowing things about game design I do, the thing I get about with Skyrim is that I look at it, I play the game, and I watch it fall apart. Like, I look at the thing, I know what's happening, and it takes me out of the game. And he's like, oh, I just mod it, and I was like, well,
that's smart. That's a good idea.
If you can just mod the game, it's instantly better.
I will. Yes, as long as the mod is stable, is the biggest thing. But
It is.
man, the things you can change the game to,
Oh.
it's unreal. And so to get back to the Grand Theft Auto and the servers and the modding and everything, if Rockstar is going to give us like, hey, go play Grand Theft Auto Online. Also, here's a list of open role-playing communities if you want to jump into these servers. I'd be over the moon. That's what I'm waiting for.
And when,
Starfield's going to tell us a lot about what this kind of gaming is going to look like for the next decade.
I think this is going to tell us what single player gaming is going to look like for the next 10 15
Starfield
years.
is going to it's going to tell us what Bethesda can do. Bethesda is not the monolith it once was.
No.
No, it's not, but it's a good indicator.
Yeah.
I'm always a sucker for a good new gameplay mechanic or good gameplay novelty.
That's true.
So give me what's going to be the next evolution of like picking a lock in Skyrim or Fallout, you know what I mean? Or the computer terminals in Fallout.
Yeah.
What's going to be the next like, oh my God, I can't believe this is a little thing that we get to do. You know, I'm just really excited for it.
You're right about that. Bethesda is the litmus test by which the more deeply to their bones corporate studios are going to do, and that is going to be where a lot of our AAA games come from.
Yep. I will also say this too. The news story that I've seen about Baldur's Gate 3 is that game developers are complaining about Baldur's Gate 3 because of the fact that it has set the bar so high now for what can be done in a game that game developers are like, well, what the hell? We can't keep up. We can't match that every game. What are you trying to do?
Yeah.
do you want to go on that one?
They're not wrong, right?
Jump on that one again?
I've seen the stories. I am still playing the game.
Yeah.
I think I've really kind of found the parts of the game that don't work.
Yeah.
And it, unfortunately for me, it is too much.
It's taking the.
I have basically kind of reached a point where unless I mod the game, I'm not going to have a lot of fun with it.
Yep.
Specifically because I do see what people are. I really do see where people are coming from. I stand by what I said before.
Yeah.
This game was made by master craftsmen who had to point all of their energy in what is, in my opinion, the wrong place. And I can feel that more and more as time goes on. I read an article recently that was talking about why the game took so long to come out. This article came out 2 years ago, and it was just like, hey, this game's been in early access forever. What's taking so long? And basically their entire answer was, there's just this one box we can't figure out.
Oh my God.
It came down to basically the story of the game doesn't work unless you have this one box.
Yeah.
But because of the way because of the position the box takes in the story, and because you're supposed to be anything you want to be, you can't start with the box. So they have to give the box to this other character. But then, and when you leave the tutorial area, you wake up and that character is 5 feet in front of you. She's right there, and she has the box, and you're supposed to walk up to her, talk to her, and she's like, oh, I'll join your party, and then great, you have the box.
Yeah.
But what if you just walk past her?
Yeah.
What if you kill her while she's on the ground? What if you pick up the box, throw it in the ocean, and leave?
Yeah.
Like, they had to find, something like a couple thousand permutations of, if you just walk past her, she shows up being robbed in front of this bridge, and then if you, teleport to the other side of the bridge without talking to her, something else will happen. Or if you get to this, because if you don't have the box, the game doesn't work.
You can't proceed.
Yeah.
You can't proceed with the story. So they didn't want to put up
Writer's
an
block.
invisible wall to say, hey, go finish this mission so we can unlock this.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, okay, crap, they didn't go for it this way. Oh, no, grab it here. Oh, they didn't grab it here. Oh, try to grab it here.
So they went through a couple thousand permutations of just getting this box to people. Where literally there is one, I think, where if you somehow manage to dodge everything, the box falls out of the sky.
Nice.
And just lands in front of you. And then if you walk past it, it jumps up and flies into your bag. And you're like,
You will pick me
yeah,
up.
exactly. This box will be there with you. And they had to get artists to animate it. They had to get,
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there being like, why do you have to go that far?
Yeah.
That kind of energy could have been spent elsewhere.
Elsewhere,
And
yep.
The way they do it is genius. They really do, until someone out there finds a way to get to a place without the box, and I think you just instantly lose.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the entire function of the box is it basically protects you
Yeah.
from being insta-killed at the end of Act 1 or something. So like
Something, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
so you could just get to the part and die.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know what the game would do to you.
Yep.
But they really had to spend all of this energy to get this one thing to work.
Yep.
So my answer to people being like, "Man, the bar is set so high now," is like, I don't know about that.
In conception, probably. Maybe not execution.
I think this game is really good at making you believe you can do certain things.
Yep.
And I don't think that's fully true. My best example of it is that there is they looked at 5e, Dungeons & Dragons 5e as a system for building combat, and they kind of decided this is not enough. And they're right, because you're not competing with time for everybody, so your toolbox is not enough to play a game.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, cool, we'll give you this entire new suite of powers based on mind control and telekinesis and stuff, but you have to get it this one way. But the entire driving force of that is there's a parasite living in your brain, eating your brain.
Yeah.
But it's a good thing. And if you go, I don't want that. In this game where I can be anything, I don't want that.
Yep.
The game doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
The game doesn't have a good answer. The game's just like, but it's objectively the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And you can meet the person who's like, actually, I'm controlling those parasites, and you will keep your free will forever, and it's only a good thing. I'm the good guy,
Yeah.
and you can be like, no.
Yeah.
If you say no, the game has no response, and if you say no enough, the game will let you go, but it won't give you anything to fill that gap. All that telekinesis, all that stuff that you were supposed to get to fill the void, just isn't there.
Yep.
So you're playing half a game.
Yep.
So I guess my answer to game developers being like, man, the bar is so high now is games are always fundamentally smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
We were just talking about Fallout, where it's literally a trend is guys with hats. Games are there to make you believe in things.
Exactly.
And a lot of the time, those things aren't quite what you think they are. Things like chance. If you're playing a game other than XCOM, and you see you have a 90% chance to do something, 9 times out of 10 the game is going to round that up to 100%.
It's like gambling. It feeds off of your addictions
not even addictions. It's just that game designers know that human brains are really bad at odds.
Yeah.
So if you see a 90% chance of doing something and you fail, you feel cheated. So game designers know if they crunch the numbers and it becomes 90%, they just round it up to 100, because if you failed in that scenario, it would feel wrong. So game developers are just really good at lying to you. Most of the time when you feel like you've got one over on the game developers, they
let you. Yeah, they let you. Yep.
So Baldur's Gate 3 is a great game made by people who really knew what they were doing. Make a game that knows what it is.
Yep.
Make a game that's good at what you want it to be good at. You don't have to match up to something that really is, at the end of the day, smoke and mirrors.
Yep. Very,
Sure,
very
yeah,
true.
I mean,
Better at the lie, be better at the game.
Yeah.
Because I wholeheartedly, and I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me, but I feel that there is a lot of room for improvement. And I feel like that room for improvement has already been achieved in things like Tears of the Kingdom. Has some of the greatest, just crunchy systems of I did a thing and it happened. That's wild.
Yep.
That's excellent. And the Switch pulled it off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
There is room. There is room to move forward.
Yeah.
All right, talking about moving forward.
All right, Darren.
All right, yeah. Meanwhile, moving on to our next one. I want to see what I want to do. Let's do the Xbox players are facing a 1-year ban for being sweaty players.
I saw the headlines of that story. I haven't read it though.
All right. Well, see, Xbox players are going to need to walk a fine line if they are to remain on their accounts, because Microsoft is cracking down on toxic gamers. So it sounds like they're cracking down on people that, for gentle players among us who simply want to enjoy their games in peace and fun from the burden of enraged man-childs who get out of their way to spread abuse across all gaming sub-communities. You can relax. This warning isn't for you. So basically, they're cracking down on people that are going to sweat it out. Sweaters, and they're just people, toxic players, which is great. We need more people to cracking down on that type of that stuff because
I agree.
It brings a very bad environment when it comes to gaming.
Yeah, I'm taking a look at it right now. It looks like it's an 8-strike system.
Well, my big question is, what are the strikes? Like, what's the list they can hit you for?
It looks like profanity, cheating, sexually inappropriate, harassment or bullying, and hate speech.
Okay, that's a good list.
Like profanity,
basic-
cheating will get you 1 strike.
Mm-hmm.
Sexually inappropriate and harassment or bullying will get you 2 strikes, and hate speech is 3 strikes. Yeah, and it's kind of they've got a whole like escalation policy and all that stuff.
So the typical normal stuff for banning people.
Yeah,
Well, not always typical, and that's why I said that's a good list.
Yeah, and it's I have to say I've never had to deal with any of this stuff in terms of
Not
having-
from Microsoft. Of course, I don't play any multiplayer games from Microsoft.
And
anyways.
I don't give people crap when I'm playing multiplayer games. I don't mess it. I remember the days, yes, of Xbox, the original Xbox, and Xbox 360, and my God, people would be awful. The vitriol that used to live in those days. When you could leave a voice message for somebody, oh my God, it was just awful.
The only time I leave anything like that is when I'm sweating it out with my friends on.
I can't even.
Can I
It's
say
just
Fortnite.
sure. Yep, it's just
The only time, most of the time, when I'm playing by myself, and I'm streaming it, I try to keep like I am now, with the filter.
Yeah.
Keep my filter on. I once in a while I'll slip.
Yep.
With profanity, but just either it's mostly road rage or some idiot walks up to me and shoots me, or more or less I'm frustrated with myself for doing something stupid.
Yeah.
But most of the time, but if I've yet to come across really anybody like this.
Oh no, I've seen them.
I've seen them. I know they're out there too. I know, but
The bigger thing is just like that. So I'm not gonna lie. When I heard the headline, I kind of froze up a little bit because the general idea is this is a great thing. Everyone needs it. No one should ever be harassed for logging into a game to have fun. Ever.
No,
never
you should
happen.
not be.
Yeah, no. That's just.
This is going to cut down on the sweats
very-
and
yeah.
Rainbow
Hopefully.
Six.
Yeah.
No,
right?
the very, very basic rule is like, if it would make someone else's days worse, why do it?
Yep.
But at the same time, historically,
Or COD.
companies are always bad about knowing the difference between right and wrong. Like, if a company says like you can't do anything evil, and then the company gets to choose what's evil, that never works out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm just thinking, be prepared for you Rainbow Sixers to be having your account going bye-bye, or Cotters, bye-bye. Yes, I'm talking to you, Rainbow Six Ragers. I can get back on there and don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. I haven't played that in a while, Rainbow Six Siege.
Rage.
Yeah, pretty much.
Six Rage. Because it is pretty much like you said, it's pretty much rage.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, that's like I said, wrap it up. It's a great thing. They need to start cracking down on this stuff, but yet at the same time, like they say, you squeeze it too much and start cracking down too hard, then you're going to have people leaving. So I mean, it's a
delicate balance.
Fine balance between fair and overdoing it.
Yep.
You got to know how much of a crackdown and who you got to crack it down. Versus, all right, everybody.
Yep.
I mean, the trick is just making sure that you know what's actionable. Like
Yeah.
that's really what the line is.
Yeah,
It's
well,
like, people are
Microsoft
gonna-
pretty much knows.
Well, yeah, because I mean we've been here for a while, but like you can talk to any ethics professor and know that it's not, you can't do a blanket like don't do wrong. It'll never work. You'll never catch anybody, or if you do, you'll catch some people for the wrong reasons, and that is especially in the gaming industry, that is one of the worst things that can happen. Is when someone gets punished for the wrong reason. People will hear
because you messed up because you
Yeah, somebody like me walking in the game doing something you think it's right, or you don't know, that you don't know it's wrong, and you're doing it, and you're getting banned for it, and you look at them like, why?
Yeah.
I thought you can do this.
Yep.
This is why most of the time another reason why I got off of, I'm not going to go with 5M. I'm not going there with 5M. Sure.
Yep.
That's a whole nother subject. Well, anyways, moving on to, let's do Fortnite and the new rumors about what they're going to be playing. Oh, yeah. Rumors. Rumor has it that we are getting another WWE Cobb, which means we're going to either get, which, by the way, rumor is true by a few people I've heard.
Yep.
That we're getting two new skins from the WWE star, two female divas and whatnot. And here's a new one. Here's a great one. This one is one we're going to have to wait till December. Lego is might be coming to Fortnite. And if it is, like I've been telling everybody, it's about time we change the storylines. I'm getting tired of playing whatever Japanese anime they want, or Star Wars. It seems like to put in there. So.
I think, or Marvel.
Or Marvel, whatever.
But that's been a while, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, anyways, that was coming out. We're just rapid firing here.
Yep.
SCS has finally released another state. They are in development right now, and like I said, I claimed it. I know which way they're headed. I knew it from day one. It's Nebraska, so it means we're heading north, up through the states. And I bet you those North and South Dakota, the Dakotas are next after Nebraska.
Yep.
Rumor has it that Hogwarts Legends is getting a sequel for the first one, which I haven't played yet. Have you?
I haven't played Hogwarts Legacy yet.
I know a couple of people who played it. I've heard very mixed reviews. Like either just like overwhelmingly positive or overwhelmingly apathetic. Like people just either didn't care or they loved it.
I gotta assume the people that loved it were people that were Harry Potter fans. Yeah. And the people that were apathetic were like, so I think it's a bad game in a good Harry Potter outfit. So where if you're a Harry Potter fan, you're gonna love it. You know what I mean? But as a person who's like, I like a game as opposed to the Harry Potter stuff, I'm like, this isn't fun. So that's my thoughts on it.
And a PlayStation Now, all right, I got one right here, is releasing free games next month. And a lot of them are just basically the old games. Like, let me find the list of them. It gets rave reviews. Like Call of Duty and all that and stuff. They're just getting a whole bunch of free games out. Here's a list. Let me if I can get it up here. Overlook, trailer. I'm on computer. I know you're slow, but come on. Death Door. And stuff like that. Go ahead.
Nice. I just want to give a little shout out. I went to the mall the other day, the University Mall, and went to Vermont Gaming Academy. That place is so great. I love it.
Oh, I love that game.
I head up there with some friends every Sunday. It's a
so
good
fun.
place.
It's so fun. Just the old video game stuff that they got.
You sit around there. Fun. You and I can sit there going, "Oh my god!"
I mean, I love the older. Like they've got the classic Genesis and like all the older stuff is fun. And,
if you live in Vermont and you want to just hang out, going down your old childhood, head on down to Burlington at the U Mall. Game Academy.
Vermont Gaming Academy.
Which is actually actual academy where they'll teach you how to, be more like him.
Yeah, they've got the
You know,
expansion across the way there. They do
Yeah.
a lot of tabletop games and stuff.
They'll teach you how to code. They'll teach you how to play Magic. They'll teach you how to do anything you want gaming. You know,
I didn't actually know that. I just thought they
It's-
were a store.
No, it's an actual academy, and I think
really
it's
cool.
what's in Southern Vermont or something.
There's
like
something like that. I think there's one in Barrie or Rutland or something like that.
That's
yeah.
really cool. No, as a person who like grew up in a comic book and game store,
Yeah.
like one of
That's-
the greatest childhoods you could possibly have.
Yep.
The litmus test, the way you know a good game store from bad is there are just two things you need to know. You need to see any interaction between the people running the store and the product, and any interaction between the people running the store and a customer. And if you can see both of those things and see that they genuinely care about both, you're in a good place.
Yep.
And you're gonna have a good time.
Yep.
It's impossible not to. Just like if there is nothing worse than walking into like a comic book and game store, a hobby shop, where they look down on the customers.
Yeah.
And it happens way too often. I've seen it. I've seen it in Hawaii. I've
Yep.
seen it in every state I've ever been in. You stop in one and they're like, I'm better at this than you.
Yep.
That's no way to do it.
No, they,
You go into Vermont Gaming Academy and they're like, oh, dude, I love that.
Yeah.
It's like, that's excellent.
Yeah, it's
just-
enjoyable. Yeah. Yep.
and then you can see that they really care and know about the stuff they're working with. That's great. Talking about
I mean, I go in there and a lot of times just go in there and go, like I said, I just, like, oh my God, just drool
Yeah.
over the
Yeah.
stuff.
They've
that I
got
used
some
to-
really rare stuff, some old stuff.
I want that. The Simpsons arcade. I want
I
that.
know. Yep. They've got the
want
old
that.
arcade machines. Yeah. It's a great time.
Every time I walk by and tell Sarah, my wife, goes, you know how many quarters I wasted on that
Right.
game? Just get past level 1.
Yep. That game is a blast.
yeah.
So, yeah, well, let's see. That's pretty much it. We've been done through the news.
That's it through the news. You
That's
wanna-
it from the news. I thought we were going to stretch this out a little longer.
That's all right. We still got plenty of time to get some
good.
gaming in.
We still got plenty of time. So, being the final episode, we are going to go up, walk over to the kids, and join them in a final game of
Whatever they got going on.
wherever they got going on. So, come and join us.
Yep.
All right. Thanks again for having me.
All right. Thank you, Hunter.
Yeah.
Raise are low.
Sit here and enjoy playing
What do you want to play?
whatever you want. Ant Stream Arcades.
We're logged in. Oh, look at that. I love it. I love it.
Midway.
Let's see what we got. Pit Fighter, Clay Fighter, Space Invaders.
Jeez.
Smash TV is a lot of fun.
Double
Marble
Dragon.
Madness,
Burger Time.
Bad Dudes, Double Dragon, Joe and Mac.
Want to do Double Dragons?
Let's do Double Dragon. Let's see what we can do here.
God, it has been years since I've played Double Dragon.
Right. All right.
I think first.
There we go. All right. I'm player 2. You're player 1. So X to punch, A to jump, and B to kick. Even got the frame rate slow down.
Oh my God! Yeah, look at this. And this used to be.
This was state of the art. This was
This
like,
is-
I can't believe how realistic this looks. Look at, he's actually getting punched. Ah, those are the days.
Oh yeah. Down.
Yep.
In case you're wondering, yes, been down, been down.
You gotta go up a little bit. There you go. We'll see.
Can I
get
pick? No, can't pick it up.
Yeah, neither can I, huh? All right. I'm going to go this way. Oh, no!
Fell off.
Oh, I remember this guy. Oop. This guy's got a baseball bat. Oh, I'm holding him, but for who?
Wait a minute. I figured it out.
There we go. All right, I got confused for a second who I was. I'm back.
Remember, I'm blue and you're red.
Yep. There we go. Now I got the whip.
Yeah, use the D-pad.
Yeah.
And maybe the giant walleye fight.
Ah!
I keep getting hit in the back of the
There
head.
we go.
I love it. He even's got the stupid arrow.
Yeah.
Hurry up, arrow.
Oh, come on. Come on. Ugh. Here, I'll help you beat up this guy. I hate it when they hide off screen like that. Oh. There we go.
What? You guys want back for more? Back for more? There
Hit my
you go.
frame. There
Come
we
on,
go.
Mr. T. I'll beat you up too. Mr. T want to be.
Oh no.
Don't take a ladder.
Boom, 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 boom. There we go.
Let me get one more.
Let's see if I can't pick up one of these. Oh, I want to chuck it the other way. Gosh darn it.
How you pick up?
You got to get close to the handle and press X.
There you go.
There, finally. Bonus points.
We made it through mission 1. Oh, I remember this one. Mission 2 was always the hardest.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that guy died. Ooh. Oh, okay, I was climbing. You can climb that cage. That's right.
Yes, you
Oop.
can.
Let me go. Let me go. Whoop.
You're supposed to climb the cage.
Yeah.
I won't let
Hey.
me climb it.
Makes it a little easier to beat those guys up.
We died. at the
I
same
love
time.
the animation of just falling and trying. Oh, yeah, I knew he was gonna. Oh, it's like a slow mo.
What the heck?
He fell off the side. Tap the start button for coins. So you've got a credit, and I think. Oh, here, hit the B button.
B.
A. There you go. Yep, we're in. Whoop.
Oh,
There we
good,
go.
I got good coins after all. What? I'm trying to pick up. Never mind.
I didn't get to hit the start button again. No, that middle one. There we go. Now we got credits.
We got tons of them.
Come on. Oh. See, that's the difference. When if we were kids, we would have stopped playing because we didn't want to put money in this anymore.
Yeah.
And this game isn't fair. Ate my quarters.
It ate my quarter. Yeah, we wouldn't have.
Oh, come
we
on.
wouldn't have wasted. What?
I will say
$5
we
worth
had
of
a lot
quarters?
we had a lot more patience with games though. Because I remember
Yes.
some games, God, I couldn't stop putting money in because I was like, I have to beat it.
Same here. I know.
I had
there's
a-
quite a few games.
NFL Blitz at at the University Mall. My wife, then girlfriend, would get 4 tokens for every shift that she worked. Well, I'd go in and get the tokens, and I was playing NFL Blitz to try and get my name in the all-time top 3 people that beat, all 32 teams. So I think I did get there, but that was 20 years ago, and all evidence is gone.
Yeah, well, there's no. Sorry, there is no more arcades in the mall.
I know.
You gotta go down
The Gaming Academy.
Gaming Academy, the closest thing we got
Yep.
to an arcade.
I'm taking the easy route, guys. Come on.
So yeah, this is what we be doing all the
Yeah.
rest of the time.
Ooh. Oh no!
I thought we were done with you, Bobsley twins. My reception, my obsession was Cruising USA.
Yeah. That was that came as a classic.
Used to waste so much money on Cruising USA, and then it got to a point where I could literally beat it on 1 quarter.
Nice. I could never get that good. I played it quite a bit because it was one of the few games they had at the bowling alley when I was a kid. So I'd go there when my dad had his bowling league and would dump quarters in it. But man, yeah, I could get through quite a few levels on 1 quarter.
Yeah, I can get all the way up to. Usually it was all the way up to LA, and then once I hit LA, it was always the hardest.
Yeah.
Because I could get first place until that last turn before the finish line, the big far left, where you have to dive bomb the brakes and slide into the,
Yep.
literally slide into the curve.
Bam, 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 bam. Oh no.
I thought we were done with these.
Oh. Oh no. I died.
God, this looks good for a streaming game.
Right?
Oh my God.
Right under it is the platform.
I would keep
He
this
is
on.
kipping your butt.
Now, me doesn't help me falling off the edge here.
Oh, or me.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Does that do it?
Yeah. Do it? No, yeah, he's diehard. He's
Our new favorite map, Metal Plant.
what the hell? How hard? Don't hey, don't grab me and start pounding on me.
There we go.
The only thing is the controls are not.
Not as responsive as you want.
Yeah.
You get just a nanosecond of kind of a lag, but
Because I'm sitting here pushing the button and
yeah.
or pushing over.
Come on, guy.
The lag compared to nowadays.
Oh, there he goes.
Finally.
I do like how all the levels just kind of. There's no cutscenes in between.
No,
it's just,
there's
it's
just
all one
one-
giant, page, pretty much.
What's the difference?
Here, I'll
There
toss
we
him over to you. You beat him up with a bat.
Difference? Well, okay, good.
I almost forgot what character I was at. It's been a while since I played. Did you play that? I played this on the little handheld.
Yep. The Tiger Electronics handheld.
Yeah. Yeah, I was pretty good at this on Tiger handheld.
Yeah.
And then for those who don't know what those are the very first portable gaming consoles.
They're putting those out again as like vintage, like throwback handheld
my
games.
God.
And it's like
I had
they
Star
look.
Trek. I had.
They had like every movie and like every game. I remember I had a Street Fighter 2 version of one of those.
I think I did too.
It was so.
I had
there was
the
a punch and
baseball.
a kick button. Yep, and the baseball ones.
I had the baseball one. I used to sit there and play that all day long. I got pretty good at it. I knew exactly when to hit it and always over the fence.
Yep.
Of course, nowadays, if I play it, it'd be like strike, strike, because Oh, I had the skeet shoot one too.
Oh, nice. There we go.
It's so slow. No. They died.
It's annoying. Sorry if the controller clacking over here.
That's all right.
There.
This guy jumping out of the tree.
No time to waste.
I don't.
plenty
Oh,
of
he
time.
threw a knife at me. Oh, and I fell in a random hole in the ground. That's awesome. There we go.
What the hell here? Come on. Die already.
Yeah.
Finally.
All right.
Final guy for mission 3.
Yeah.
Watch out for the hole. We don't want to pull Alan here.
I know.
Pull through the hole.
Oh, that is intense. The boulder goes so slow, I can hit the old platform.
We can go. I guess we can.
I guess so. Oh my God.
All right. How do you jump?
Hey. There we go. You get the time. Yeah, you gotta hit the jump button way before.
I'm so used to today's technology.
I know. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh my God. There it is. I'm gonna go way over here so we. He threw you out.
He threw me
You
over.
jerk. There we go. I'm gonna beat this guy up.
I fell in the bridge.
Oh, he got him too. All right. See if we can't get some of these guys in the hole. I bet if I fight them. There. Look at that. Threw him right in the hole. That's how you do that. Oh. Nice.
Watch out for the hole.
Yep.
So yeah, this is bringing back some memories.
All right.
You played the new one?
I have not. No.
I haven't tried. I've thought about firing it up.
Like to
It's
check
on
it out.
Game Pass.
Yeah. I'll check it out. One of the games I really like playing, the older ones, is like the Streets of Rage
Oh yeah, that
for
one.
Sega Genesis. Those ones were a lot of fun. I've got the like Sega Vintage Collection editions of those on the Xbox here.
Street of Rage. That was a good one.
Yeah.
On, but it was more or less a Street Fighter knockoff.
Yeah.
So they went, oh look. Sega went, oh look. Capcom is making a popular street fighting game. Let's
Yep.
join in and make
Yep.
our own version, so we can make millions too.
Come on. Oh, these freaking guys.
You can tell this is the final boss.
Right. Better be. Oh.
There's no way we can
know.
survive that one.
Is he just picking you up and tossing you?
He's just picking me up and tossing me.
Oh, there we go. Invade the enemy's base. Are we going to beat the game? I think we're going to beat the game.
Beat the game in an hour?
I think so.
Gee.
Lego. There we go. Oh,
Beat the game in less than an hour? Wow.
Dance invincibility.
ah. It's funny. You have more than one bad guy on the screen, and the lag is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I always hit the select button. Gosh darn it.
Yeah, well,
There we go.
Watching this somehow something random. No. Oh, it did.
How?
It's only a chance for it to. Alright, fine.
No!
well, I got him away from you
Yeah.
just for you to turn and,
Jump off the cliff.
yeah.
Oh, you know.
I was pushing over, if you didn't notice, on my control box, and I still didn't move.
Oh, that's behind it.
Where did that guy go? There we go. Oh, we gotta climb. Oh no! Ah, too close to the edge.
Oh, the stage? I didn't notice. I jumped over it. Why are you not ending the stage?
Oop. Yeah. A lot of these guys are wearing the same outfits. Oh, so there's a little bit of pixelation, you know what I mean, from streaming the game. But
It doesn't help. We got 4 other computers on the same internet.
yeah, that's very true. Whoa! I remember that guy.
It's Hulk. It's the Hulk. I love it how you just have one combo:
Yeah.
boxing or punching or kicking.
Reminds me of the old the WrestleFest games for the arcade, the old
Yeah.
80s ones. It had just 2 buttons, punch and kick, punch and kick. Oh God. Ah! Always.
All right, let's pick on the weakest one, which is him.
Yeah. Oh, see, he got up and went to the other side of me.
Let's pick on him first.
Now, if we've
There,
got
now we
younger
can get-
viewers watching this, they might be thinking, my God, this is like the most boring game in the world. Well, you know what?
This was entertainment for
This
us.
is it. This was this was
This,
magic. This was like absolutely.
this was entertainment for us.
Yep.
Just imagine.
Oh. I go in the door? Nope.
Just imagine when you didn't have this beautiful color graphics
Yeah.
you have now. This is what your graphics look
This
like
was state of the art. This was cutting edge technology.
on television screens
Yeah.
that only had tube television.
Yeah.
So yes, there was no such thing as digital. This was analog technology at its best.
Yep. It is pretty incredible, the advancement in just, you know, the 25 to 30 years or so of.
Gonna die though.
There we go. We got to be close to the end of the game.
This is not the neighbor's enough.
Bam, bam, bam. That do it?
These damn
Oh, there he is. All right.
gargoyles are getting me.
I know. Okay. There we go. Oh.
Yeah, Alan. Yeah.
Whoa.
All right, Mr. T. Let's see what
Oh,
you can do.
we'll each get one. I'll get this one. Oh. He stops throwing me.
What is happening?
You don't see, I'm there going like, this, hello, I'm turning to the left, and the lag, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's almost laughable.
Oh, Oh, I didn't realize. I never turned off the water.
As they toss us over.
All right. Yeah, give me a little toss. That's fine.
We punching each other.
Right.
These are after me already.
That one. Oh. Come on.
Draws it.
Oh. Got one.
No!
No. Oh, come on, dude.
Oh, come on. I'm trying to walk around you.
Oh. There we go. I thought that was lava.
I thought
That
so
looks
too.
like our girlfriend hanging from a hook up there.
Yeah, we're almost done with this mission.
Yep.
Or this level. Or this game.
I think it's the whole game.
Actually,
I've never been.
Oh, okay.
All right, once
Oh.
again, let's get these two goons.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little damage to this guy just to
Get the two goons. Don't worry about
punches in, get a kick in.
I'm trying to get down to the corner.
Yeah. Oop. Ah,
All right. Did I get him out? All right, I got the goon.
I got
goon
one
down.
Yep. There. Oh, there. Okay, got him.
Oh, great. Another goon comes in.
That's all right. I got him. I'm gonna punch, 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 punch. There we go. Let me get the bat. There. Oh, nope. I'm gonna lose the bat. Oh no. There we go. There we go. Get these goons. Got that one out of the way.
All right, I got the main boss. Now we
Nice.
just clean off
Yep.
the remaining goons.
Ah.
you died. You died as a gun. You can't die when you're already dead.
Uh-oh, we got one coming in behind
Yeah.
that door.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's got a gun? That's not fair.
Like, tomorrow I'm gonna make my trip to where it's like a 5-hour-long drive.
Ah.
Come on, get up, get up, get up.
Oh. Oops, sorry. Sorry.
I was about to hold him off.
This guy's shooting. I'm already dead. My God. All right, so watch out for that guy's bullets.
What if-
There's too many bad guys on the screen. It's like slow motion. It's like fighting through molasses.
That's what you get for trying to stream it all. Come on. All right, come on. How much more?
All right, we got to get some of these guys out of here. Oh,
Yeah. Get him with a gun out.
yeah.
Oh no, it doesn't.
Oh,
I did. I would got shot. The steer saved me.
oh. Yeah, one guy out. Okay.
One guy out.
Yep.
Still not the guy we want.
And by the way,
All right, this guy. Oh, this guy kicked. He kicked me. Oh, we got him. Not the main guy. You see how much faster the game goes. You get that guy out of there. Oh, where's he going? Let's fight. 1 player versus 2 player. Oh, it's you and me?
Yeah, let's see who wins.
Oh, jeez.
I can't even get anywhere
Right?
near you.
Whew.
Oh, one more hit. One more hit.
No. Ah. Come on. Oh. Oh. Ah. See, I'm running in the baseball bat. I gotta try and grab you. Bam. Bam. No.
Batters up.
Trying to kick. Oh. Let me get the bat. There we go. All right.
Well, watch this.
Oh.
Ah, kunk.
Oh.
I died. You win.
We saved her.
You saved
I
it.
saved her.
You know, as I do I'm doing the natural
Yeah.
wire. If you also didn't
Yeah.
know, this is what you usually do when you're done the game. Just put the.
Yep. So you don't trip over it. Look at that.
Oh my God, we beat it in less than the half.
Yeah.
Hour.
That was about 20 minutes. 20, 25 minutes it took us. All right.
All right.
You want to call it a show, Darren?
No, we're going to call it a show, Digger.
All right. Well, thank you very much, folks, for joining us. As always, you can check out Darren Kick 05478 or Darren 05478 on Kick. You can email us at tech at Northwest Access TV, northwestaccess.tv. Check us out on YouTube. Send us your setups. Send us your gameplay clips. Send us anything, really.
Yeah, and also thanks for watching. It's been enjoyment this whole season, and
Absolutely.
to tell you the truth, we like to keep it. We're going to keep it going, folks. I promise you. And if you ever want to come and join us this fall, we're going to be doing at least once a month.
Yep.
Try to at least once a month on the weekend or during the week.
Yep.
It depends on their gaming schedule because we're heading into
School season.
school season, which means sports, which
Yep.
means they're not going to be able to get the studio time
Yep.
to do it and whatnot. So yeah, it's been fun, Alan.
It's been fun, Darren.
Yep.
Been a blast.
Thanks. It's been a blast. I'll see you guys next week, maybe.
Yep.
See ya.
See you, folks.
Eight 802 Gaming Club.